Hello, this is Samantha Gaudio, and I want to introduce you to my revised UDL lesson plan for Kindergarten Math Lesson Plan Lesson 19, in which the students learned how to use the takeaway strategy in the form of the Five Little Monkeys song. And I came up with a whole bunch of different activities to help meet UDL guidelines to add on to this lesson plan. And so the first thing that I thought of, since they are exceptionally young children, they're probably about 5 or 6 years old, is to get them up and moving when they're learning this new takeaway strategy. Young children learn best when their whole body is involved. And thus I came up with an idea to have the students dance along with learning the takeaway strategy. This fits checkpoint 2.5 under principle 1, illustrated through different media. And with that, I have found 2 great YouTube videos specifically tailored to the Five Little Monkeys song, where children can dance to different movements and visually see the takeaway strategy being used as the story and song of the Five Little Monkeys is represented and played out to them, and their whole body is being brought into motion. How fantastic is that? The other activities that I came up with fall under checkpoint 6.2. Under Principle 2, Support, Planning, and Strategy Development. So the first activity I thought of was a stop and think kind of activity. If a teacher is going to give a student a math problem, she should give them enough time, of quiet time, for the students to really think about the problem itself and figure the problem out. Quiet space, enough time, that already raises up the success rates of these students getting the right answer. And so by using the stop and think strategy, I came up with a really cool idea. Well, more like I found a really cool little timer. It is the candle timer. Students can visually see on the smart board this timer. As the time goes down, the teacher could set it to 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and the children will know how much time they have left until the timer chimes. And the next thing that I thought of that goes along with the whole strategy development and supporting planning for this takeaway strategy is a video that can be shown to the students of a teacher coaching them with the takeaway strategy. It is the Show Me Takeaway Strategy link, and a teacher goes through the takeaway strategy with the use of an apple tree. Students can watch as this teacher quickly goes through the strategy, and this can be played prior to the lesson unfolding, at least to the part where the students have to do their own word problems themselves with the whiteboards, so that they can understand a little bit more what is being asked of them as they watch an adult do it themselves. So that can already increase the chances that these students are going to be able to fully understand the strategy with the use of that kind of activity, a kind of mentoring and coaching activity. And then the last type of activity that I thought of was an interactive computer game activity, where the students are allowed to go up to the smart board and interact with the different objects on the screen to learn the takeaway strategy in a much more engaging way than with the use of a little whiteboard and markers and counters and such. This falls under Principle 3, Checkpoint 7.2, Optimize Relevance, Value, and Authenticity. And of course, when we do activities such as this, we have to make sure that they're developmentally appropriate, there's a clear objective to the activities, and they're not just there for fun times. It has to fully support what these children are learning, or else it's not authentic, which is what this checkpoint is looking to enhance. So the 2 games I found, there are 2 different characters from engageNY. The students are physically using the takeaway strategy to help these 2 different characters accomplish their task, which is taking flowers out of a garden, figuring out how many are left, and taking jewels and other treasures out of a treasure box and figuring out how many are left. Okay? And so, with that, those are the different kinds of activities that I came up with to use in conjunction with Kindergarten Math Lesson 19, Module D. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing what everyone else has produced. Thank you.